Your name? Ladybird.
Hey guys, so I am here. Now playing in select theaters. That's Yari. At 11 o'clock, I suppose. I love you. Hey guys, so I am here. Now playing in select theaters. That's Yari. So 11 o'clock. I love you. Hey guys, so I am here. Now playing in select theaters. That's Yari. I love you. Hey guys, so I'm here. That's Yari. I love you. Hey guys, so I'm here. That's Yari. I love you. That's Yari. Can y'all not hear me now? It's a noise. In the world. Okay, can you hear me now? I don't use a microphone. No. Oh my God. It's like off and on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait. I'm gonna stop right here and see if everybody does, like people saying yes, 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 they can hear me. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna touch anything. I hope that it don't stop. All right. All right, guys. As you can see, I'm already wrapped up for Christmas. Here's my little bowl, my wrap. Um, so I'm hoping that everybody can hear me. The topic of the day is losing interest in the hobby, dolls, YouTubing, just the whole everything. Um, and like I stated before, I decided I wanted to do a video on this when I saw another one of my fellow collectors that is experiencing this now. And it was funny because I had the same feeling like a couple weeks ago with it. So I know that a lot of people seem to go through this sometime where you just feel like you don't want to touch the dolls, you don't feel like dressing them. And for us YouTubers, sometimes we don't feel like making videos, we don't want to watch videos, we don't want to do anything. You just kind of like over it, and sometimes you kind of question yourself, like, am I like done with the hobby? Am I just like no longer gonna like dolls all of a sudden? And it's kind of scary for people that invest a lot into the hobby, because it's like I've paid thousands and thousands of dollars on these dolls, and then all of a sudden I don't even want to look at them. I don't want to even pick them up, you know. So it could get a little bit scary. You're like, oh, am I like, was this a phase? Am I just over it? I think naturally, as people that came into the hobby that may just saw the dolls and thought that they were cute and like, oh, I'm gonna collect this. I think that there can be some people that fall off and decide that the hobby isn't for them and they really don't like it as much. But I think genuinely the collectors that's been collecting dolls like myself for all their lives, um, I think that um, you typically don't really lose your love for the doll. Now, the hobby itself, as far as the social media part, it can drive you away because, like I told you guys before, I don't intend to ever quit 100% like YouTube and social media and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people and things in the community that will push you away and make you um, don't want to participate or be as active as maybe you were in the past. And Gianna's Baby's World of Reborn said maybe a little bit too much of anything is not good, so we could just take a break. You could come back to it, just break here and there. Yes, and that is exactly what I do. Um, I don't feel guilty if I don't dress my babies for a week. In fact, baby Lamar has had on the same sleeper pajama set from Make It Rain, Make It. um, Aaron F. Um, is definitely making it rain. But the baby Lamar has had on the same outfit for like months. I don't feel bad about it because he, at the end of the day, he's a doll, you know. And I think some people, not to offend anybody, but I think sometimes people forget that these are dolls, and it's okay if they don't get changed, or it's okay. Like so that is okay. I feel like if hey Asha, I feel like if you really, really like truly, genuinely are collecting the dolls for the love of the dolls for yourself, not to one up nobody, not for competition, not for your channel, for viewings, for rates, and all that stuff. If you truly collecting it because you love it for yourself, it's very hard to not love it anymore. Like, you may not be as active with it, but and like the one collector, she was stating that she loves the dolls, she thinks they're gorgeous, but she just haven't had the desire to pick them up. And I think you know that's natural. Sometimes life get busy and you go through things, and you just if I got a lot going on with Gabby or my older children, or my relationship or work or whatever, I don't good morning, Lachelle, you made it. I just don't, you know, I don't feel like picking up the doll sometime. Speaking of which, my guy is calling me. Talk to him a little bit. Um, so, I just I have not been watching videos like I used to. I still like collecting. Downright mean I can't be some artists out there are just downright mean. And Missy Allen, hey Missy Allen. So so this is where I'm gonna get into a little bit more in depth in some of the reasons, and I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I genuinely um love doing YouTube videos. I love doing the role play, you know, the little crazy skits, and I love playing the ghetto queen. I love playing Miss Country Bunkin. I love my dolls. But some of these people in the community I absolutely cannot stand. And I know like people act like that's, you know, the worst thing that you could say as a YouTuber. And some of the videos I try to get through them, like, you know, there may be new people coming to the community and I'll try to get into the videos. But if you come in new out the gate trying to be like somebody else, it just throws throws me off like completely. And it's like lately it's just been so much of that, so much of the Mean Girls Club and everybody come on, let's gang up against this person. So they do these, you know, Mean Girl tags or these videos, and everybody hit these topics, and you know, it kind of drains you after a while, and people go, oh, don't worry about it, just focus on the positive, just focus on this, just focus on that. But after a while it gets to a point where we're human, and it really just gets on your nerves. And oh yeah, so I was asking about Asha Ramla was asking about this is, say I am Yari, this is my Yari, and say I'm Katie Marie. Yes. um so right, I think that's her scope name. Yes, Katie Marie. And but yeah, so that's my booger bear, and she's been keeping me company. Um, Especially if you have doing it all your life, and it's okay, everybody have their time. And Miss Ellen said you could say it. Some people suck. Kristalina D. Hey, good morning. Just came to see how. So happy to see you on and share good things. Um, and hey, Michelle Allen. The thing is, hey, Kanaya. The thing is that, you know, for me, my only hang up that gets me is like, I don't know. I keep trying to find that happy medium. Like, I'm very vocal and very opinionated, but sometimes I shouldn't be. I have to learn how to curve it so that I don't hurt other people's feelings, because I don't always share the popular opinion as everybody else. And so whereas a lot of people will be like, um where everybody is like wanting me to say, oh, it's okay for me to be, you know, real and honest and open. There's, you know, a group of people saying she's doing too much and she's bashing this person and that person. And so it's like finding that happy medium. And like Michelle said, some of the ladies really are off base, not to be mean, but some of these people really have an issue. Yes. And thank you, Gianna. And then yes, that's the thing. That yeah, some of these people do genuinely have like mental issues and are a bit unstable. And it's not to talk about people with mental health, but we are judged as a whole too, and that is like a problem sometimes, because they just all lump us all in one basket. And yeah, and then and Michelle Allen was saying that I've noticed some of the YouTubers I followed are gone. Yeah, a lot of people have left. It's one person in the community that we've been cool since since I started, and she collects a whole different style of babies than I do and everything. She's an artist as well. She used to do videos, and I was looking back at her channel today, and I saw that she did a video a year ago, and then like 2 years prior to that. Like, she just was done with it and just never came back. Um, so Missy Allen said, I wish I could high five you. I'm very opinionated. Don't like to hurt people's feelings, but people want honesty. But when you're honest, they get upset. What's the heck with that? Because people want you to tell them what they want to hear. Um, and I don't want this video to be like a Debbie Downer type video. I'm just coming on saying that basically my whole point is to say that it's okay if you have your moments. You know, you'll come back to it. You'll get that feeling again if you genuinely love collecting the dolls. Maybe the social media hype is not for you. But as far as like for me with the hobby, I don't really necessarily like don't want to ever collect dolls. I do sometimes want to just collect privately. Um, YouTube, I like doing YouTube. I don't want to necessarily quit YouTube, but sometimes I want to just do just like a basic YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I just want to do, let me just do plain changing videos. You know what I mean? Let me just change my baby's clothes and play soft music and show what they're wearing. And then that's it, you know, and then no one has to worry about me saying that this and that sucks. I also want to, I gotta give credit. Hang on, I gotta take this because he's gonna keep calling. Hey, hey, he calls me and got me on hold. He don't realize he's put me on hold. All right, so all right, he'll call me back again later. Um, and congrats on your mom's new baby. And Donalia Paradise said you're not being a downer. You're speaking the truth. Yeah. And I was looking at a video today, and I gotta give credit because you know this is what we have to do now. I mean, and that's a whole nother thing. The whole let's give credit for this and all that, but you know, some people they just totally like. Anyway, we've been down that road enough. I'm not gonna go there, but I do. I found this channel through a friend, and I thought she had some interesting topics, and not that I agreed with everything that she said, but I thought the content was really well. And the name of that channel is Pages Babies. It's PAIGEYS and babies. Um, and the one topic that she was talking about that really I pulled something um totally out of um the whole video was like totally different for me. Like she was talking about one thing, but I took something else out of the video. She was speaking of a collector buying a doll for $600 and then reselling it for $1,200, which doubling the price. Um, and so she felt like that was wrong because you're raising the price and taking advantage of other collectors, in her opinion. I know there's people flip dolls. I don't totally agree with it. I don't totally disagree with it. It's kind of like their prerogative. Once they buy the doll, they can set the value on the worth. If they feel like they got a deal and the doll is worth more and they want to sell it for more, then that's totally up to them. And it's up to the buyer if they feel like it's worth more. But what really got my attention was the story was, and listen, now this third party, so y'all know how that be. We be missing out on stuff and stuff get misconstrued. But this was my take on it. At the Rose Dolls show, which I was there, but apparently I wasn't paying attention. Sylvia Creation had a doll it was a solid auction or auction that took place at the Rose Dolls show. They didn't disclose who the artist was. Keyword, they didn't disclose who the artist was. And people bid it on the doll. To me, that spoke volume. The doll only bid it up to $600. Now, we all know, had they known that it was Sylvia Creation, I'm pretty sure that doll would have went up in the thousands. But instead of me focusing on the whole price issue thing of her reselling it, the whole thing I was thinking was to myself is like, So you telling me without her name, her dolls won't sell that high? That speaks volume. That part stood out to me, and I was like, that kind of goes into the topic that I was talking about from one of my subscribers who had asked, are we paying for the name? So it's like, it's so much of stuff that goes on. And don't get me wrong, I'll be honest with you, I like the topics, the good juicy stuff, um um more than hang on one second. More than just like boring plain videos of the same thing over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I love to see people who have really cute, dressing styles, and I do like to see people who, you know, I don't know, like they pose their babies cute and all that. I like those videos, the cutesy videos, but on every single channel, every single day, I like to see a variety mix on different channels. I like to see the crazy videos. Sometimes it's just, so, um, and, that's true. And so like Lachelle said, it should be based on the work, and some artists have a bad day and that vibe goes into the work. And you're absolutely correct. And so every artist is not going to have a good day. And every artist is not going to put out 100% good work every single time. Well, I'm going to say it should be a level of quality there, and I'm sure the doll was full of quality. It just maybe wasn't the most adored. And it could have been the sculpt itself. I don't know what sculpt it was either, because it could have been the sculpt itself. Could have been just like an unpopular sculpt. Because for me, um, I've seen Sylvia's work, and I've seen her work up here and then down here. So it fluctuates, and I think I just kind of think sometimes that maybe it's when she likes the sculpt she does better. I don't know, but I think she's a good artist. She just she does have a name. She is a name brand. She's the Dolce and Gabbana. Why collectors pay that much and then sell the doll? Don't they want the doll for their collection? Or I don't get, they make own dolls. Um, why bid on someone else's dolls? Please explain. Well, so a lot of artists, they buy dolls because they are collectors themselves. And then some, oh, it's a Dominic reborn. Oh, I love that baby. Anyway, but some so it was a Dominic reborn, so not limited edition at all, but they bid higher on eBay when people see the name behind it. And I totally agree with that. Um and So the reason why I am obviously ignoring the fact of about this particular YouTuber channel that is in question is because I definitely was not vibing well with that particular YouTuber. So that's why I'm ignoring that question. So that'll kind of cease and desist that whole thing right there. That's why, because I don't really care that their channel disappeared. And I know that sounds mean, but I really don't. But um, I I don't know, like anyway. Um, and a lot of people know that, like a lot of you guys already know that, like assume you already know, like I don't care for certain particular people because you don't see me like commenting with them or chopping it up with them or talking to them and stuff like that. And this is the part where it gets a little messy on YouTube, where people will bring stuff like to my channel just to try to rev up a little bit of drama. And then when I go all the way in full speed, then everybody got hurt feelings. It's like, I don't like this person, then why the hell are you asking me about them? Like, for real. Like, that kind of stuff, it really unnerves me and it really pisses me off. And then it takes me in a whole nother level. And see, this is why YouTube kind of like rubs me the wrong way sometimes, and I lose my pris and my classy persona, because if I'm not in that mood where I can really hold my tongue as much, little things like that just sets me off. So we're not going to sit here and have a whole full-blown conversation about that person, because I'm just going to make it clear, like I've done 1,000 other times, I don't like them, period. Um, and um, the I don't think that the artists feel bad when their work didn't go high. I really don't, because they're gonna know they're gonna sell another one and sell it for like 3 times as much, so they'll make up for it in the next auction. Um, hey, little tree reborn, nursery, um, and you know, it's like someone, anyway. Um, Oh, getting back to the topic you discussed in the previous video, other people buy dolls from the artist and they have them for a while and then they resell them for more for profit. They are not valued no more. Um, so let's take for instance a artist that we know that I truly love. So the most valued doll, rather people like it or not, that hold their value. And I don't know, some people may even just collect them just so they can sell and make profit off of them. They may not even like them. They may just collect them just because they know they resell for higher later. So Claire Taylor dolls, let's say like Zoe, for instance. Zoe by Claire Taylor sold originally for about 25, 2,800, I don't know, somewhere around that price. When I bought my Zoe, the price range of that doll on the market, they were selling between $5,000 to $6,000 at that point. Now, granted, that's like double what they were paying when it was first out. And when I got Zoe, she was already 2 years old. Okay. And so um good morning, Patricia Reborn Babies and Sharon and Always Baby Love. So what people also forget to realize, and I know that people, because we actually play with them and everything, but so does people. You don't know if they're licking their stamps in their stamp collection, and they sell for higher. Comic books are being read and flipped through, so they're being, finagled and touched. But collectible items increase in value, not decrease, especially when they're limited edition or sold out edition. Sold out editions, there's a reason why on eBay people will put sold out edition. Um, and I don't have my Zoe anymore. You can type up Zoe and MsSerenity Smith, and you'll see the video of when I first got her, and you'll see all the details of it. It's yeah, but the but yeah, it was a very popular doll. Now what was it? Oh yeah, so they hold the value, right? So they're supposed to hold their value. So people don't look at the dolls as true collectible items like I do and some of the other collectors do, and they kind of get it. But there is a form of where people do it as like as flippers, like you just buying and flipping and buying and flipping and buying and flipping, and then when you come on and you pretend like, oh, I'm so in love with the doll, and oh my gosh, and all at the same time you're trying to flip that doll. That's a difference. That's kind of different. um I personally usually sell the doll for what I paid. um the There was another thing where like I think now, yes, Nicole, I know, and But I get what you're saying. Like, sometimes the dolls don't hold their value if they're not really valuable. Like, reborns to me, I don't see how you should flip that because the reborns lose value so quick. The Saskias, I'll be honest with you, I think they're a classic and they're gonna always sell pretty decent. But I think that now in the reborn world with these large editions, they've taken down the value like majorly for a lot of people because it's no rare form of them and collectors like rare form. Um, we like to collect things that rare, and we want to have that special doll. It's no longer special if it's 20 million of them out there, and I'm just throwing a number out there. I know it's not 20 million, but you know what I mean. um True, I watch antique show Old Kitty sold for $7,000. Yeah. so so yeah, so but once a person, don't get yourself all concerned about a purchase. If somebody's selling a doll and they're selling it for more than you're willing to pay, just move on. Don't worry about it. You'll find something else. Um, but you can't tell a person what to price the dolls at. Now, that person who bought the doll, so one person bought the doll for 600, sold it to another person, which they said that it could have been even sold for less than 600, and now they're selling it for 1,200. Well, because that's like public knowledge, it's really, that really makes it rough. And yeah, um, sometimes, I'll sell dolls for a lot of times I'll sell dolls for less just to give people an opportunity to be able to afford the dolls. And because I've already got joy out of it, especially if I really enjoyed the doll in my collection and I'm just trying to move on to something else, or I'm just trying to just put money back in my account, um, I'm okay with selling a doll for less. But most, I'll be honest, most of my silicone babies, I don't sell. I've had offers for Gabrielle for twice the amount with the collectors knowing how much they sold for. So would I be wrong if I sold the doll for she was originally 2,500 and somebody offered me $4,000? Am I wrong for taking it because they offered me more knowing how much it cost? No. They just want to make sure that they get the doll. I've done it. I paid more than the doll was actually sold for originally. So sometimes you don't know the backstory on things. And so it's easy to get caught up into a lot. Um, so yeah, so that was one thing. Um, I'm trying to think of it was another good topic, but yeah, you guys check out her channel. I think it's very interesting actually. Um, that one girl channel, she doesn't have that many subscribers, but look like she's been around for about a year or so because I seen a video back from a year. But I'm just listening to her videos for the first time, but I found some interesting topics on there. So that's one of my things with YouTube right now. I'm looking for new channels to watch. Um, it's very disheartening when I start like enjoying a person and thinking they're cool and everything, and then they do something spiteful. That really like pissed me off, and it's like, dang, like I don't even want to watch your videos anymore. But then, I find all these great channels, and the sucky part about YouTube is that I have where your feed come through, and then it's I miss half of the people that I'm subscribed to. They don't pop up. So what did Nicole say? I'm new to the hobby. I'm just trying to learn about it because it looks interesting to me. Um, Briandra Reborn once said, I'm tired of seeing the Saskias. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but it seems like everybody and their grandma got one. It's super easy to know what kit she is because There's so many out there. And absolutely, and you know, I got one because I personally like the expression on the face. As a matter of fact, he's sitting in there on my other sofa, and he was done by an artist that I really like, and I love her work, and I just really want it in my collection. Will he get a lot of video time? Probably not so much, because I feel like people are just over it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I totally get it. And then another thing that was also on there, and I'm sorry that I'm just like picking this lady channel apart, but I really like her channel. From what I've seen, hell, she might be talking about me at some point, and then I'm gonna be like, dang, I done shouted her out. But no, again, her name is Paige's Babies. Um, the other topic that she was talking about, greed, or not disclosing a reborn artist name and all that, you know, and the painter's name and stuff like that. Like, I think people, um, yeah, I think they're not over it if they see it in a cute one. Well, yeah, you're right. And then, you know, we all give them different personalities, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I see them on every channel, and then you just kind of like be like, okay. For the people that's coming just to watch, I guess that's why that's a two-part thing. I guess that's why you kind of watch channels for the personality behind the dolls versus the actual doll itself. Because if that was the case, we probably get tired of a lot of them. So good point, Gianna. But disclosing the artist name, and they were saying, is that greedy or not? And like name brands of clothes and stuff. I I love my Sasuke. Stop the hate. LOL. I got mine too. I had to have one. I think it's like a classic face. The Levi's I wasn't feeling until I actually got one in person. Baby Blessing. In fact, I have to show y'all Baby Blessing. I just got him in his little Thanksgiving outfit. We see those a lot. Levi. But all the Bonnie Brown sculpts are um very popular. All her dolls are very popular, and she keep doing these large editions or second and third edition, and so it just makes them just more everybody get them. And I won't lie, like I wish she would do smaller editions, but I'm sure there's a financial reason for her to do it, and so I'm not gonna lie. If she make a sculpt and I like it, I'm getting it. I don't care how many editions she have, because I collect for me. So I'm gonna put it to the side, and I have a Sally by Bonnie Brown, Levi by Bonnie Brown, Saskia by Bonnie Brown. Y'all have never seen a few of them, but I do have different ones. The what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So anyway, I was talking about Mario said, "Don't follow the crowd," but I do love my Saskia boy. He's a keeper. Yeah, my Saskia is a keeper. I plan to keep my Saskia for real. Um, oh yeah, sharing the names and the artist names and stuff like that. I used to do it all the time on my channel. I kind of stopped doing it. And oh, and I got a Saskia kit to paint. So I stopped sharing it as much. Two reasons why I sometimes I don't share the name of the artist. One is because every time I share an artist's name or anything on my channel, they blow up. Their prices go up, and then I can't afford them because they come more in high demand. And the higher the artist is in demand, the higher their prices go. And then I can't afford them myself. So I'm not getting paid to endorse them or shout them out or anything like that. So it doesn't benefit me to tell who the artist is. And I'm sorry to my fellow collectors that, may want to know, but it's just too much. Um, and wait a minute, let me see. And Louis Vuitton, Mom. I'm new, haven't purchased my first doll out here, looking for that perfect one. Haven't found it, but I'm excited and really want a Eagle Flex doll that seems hard to find. So my phone won't keep stop ringing. Well, what I was gonna do, I was gonna go get baby blessing. All right, so I'm gonna move her because I don't want her to. She likes what? Who's ratchet? Me? No, don't say that. Don't say that no more. She just whispered in my ear that I look ratchet. Well, at least I got hair, my darling. You don't. Talk about me when you have hair and your hair gets out of place. Then you can decide to tell somebody they're ratchet. Oh, look at these. She's a big girl. All right. Um, Silly Dolly, there are a few good people out here in the dollar community, but most lately have made me want to stop collecting and get out of the Facebook groups related to this hobby. Um, um, yeah, it does. It really like I said, if you're a doll collector, a true doll collector, you're gonna want to still collect your dolls, but you're not going to. I think she's getting sleepy anyway. It's probably nap time. Yeah, it's getting close to nap time. Um, you're gonna still want to collect dolls, and um, but you might just don't want to do it publicly. Like I said, at some point, I probably will take a break and be like, gone for a little while. It's hard for me to do. I'm very nosy. I like to know what's going on in the community. And unlike everybody else who lies and say they don't like drama, I be wanting to hear what's going on. I don't necessarily want to be the center of the drama, but I be wanting to know what would be going on. So I be like, hey, tell me what's going on with such and such. And I find out. But I don't want to. I'll watch it. I might not comment on it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard for me to just leave. Um, oh gosh. Uh-huh. You on speaker. Hey, I'm gonna call you. Have to call you back. What's up? You bringing the stuff? A letter for what? What? Well, sometimes they don't. It don't come, but I haven't. I haven't even checked. Well, it did skip a week, but I thought it had caught itself up. But but I'll easily tell them no if you need me to, or wipe it off or whatever. But well, you send me that letter because I need proof. We'll talk about it later though, because I'm recording. Oh, okay. All right. Bye. Baby, when your personal business be live, honey, y'all like listening, honey. I could have been a little bit more discreet, but I don't even care. Um, child, child, that was silk. Still worried about them child support payments. Um, baby, talking about wanting to be nosy. That's what I get. But I let y'all go ahead and have that. Give y'all something to talk about. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all got quiet. Y'all could have still conversed amongst each other. Hey, Amber Ray. Oh my gosh. If he gonna be so mad, baby, he find out. Let him find out. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. um Miss Allen, no way. Your stuff was more fun. Yeah. I I was gonna get up and go, but I realized that sometimes my voice carries, so it didn't matter if I got out of the room. And they were so hyped up and really trying to get it out to I didn't want them to feel like I didn't want to talk about the situation. Ah. So anyway, oh Lord, gotta love it. I'm like the young and the restless over here. Honey, when I tell you, like, that is the thing, like, for me, to be honest, like, when I come into YouTube, like, I don't always want to just talk about dogs because I be having some real life situations going on, honey, and I, like, don't care. I be wanting to, like, talk about these things. Like, are you, guys, like, are you, like, just live in a bubble with your dogs and have no life beyond that? Like, I feel like we okay. All right. Let's go. So somebody, do you think the price difference are the same with silicone and vinyl? No way, honey. Never. The silicone babies are definitely more expensive, and yes, is this the days of our lives for real? And the vinyl is less, should cost less, in my opinion. That's totally an opinion. Some people will pay more for vinyl, but as a whole, overall, vinyl uh, value less. It's too funny. Um, mm. So, and there was another question he was asking me: the difference in between the silicone and the vinyl. Vinyl is more firm. She's firm. Like, I mean, you can still like bend her fingers a little bit, like, or whatever. She's a soft vinyl, but she's more closer to a doll feel, but not the real hard dolls. Um, Gianna's baby world of reborn. Y'all wait till I catch y'all live, and y'all get a phone call that y'all can't just blow off. I'm gonna be all like this. Mary was putting the ear emojis and all that. Like, just no secret in being nosy. Um, but anyway, I was going to get baby blessing for you guys to see. Um, I know. Oh, it is a way that like I could like join somebody in, but I think you have to be set up live. I haven't tested it out, but there is a way that I could take one of y'all and add you in my live. But like not everybody. But yeah, that would it probably probably would be too much, to be honest, though, because everybody would be trying to talk at the same time, so it would be like very noisy, like, or people will get cut off a lot. I don't know if y'all used to do Yahoo Chat back in the day, or was it Yahoo Chat or AOL Chat or something? It was one of those little chat groups. Okay, and I'm telling my business. And I used to be in a chat, and then you could put your microphone on there and you could talk. It would be kind of like that. Oh God. Oh. Hey Don. Um, it's just real life, and that's one thing I like about this community. We can share. Facebook doesn't do that. Everyone is perfect on there. Yeah, right. Yeah. Even on here, like, people try to make like everything's supposed to be like, all pretty. I see people, they get all made up when they come on here. Girl, I got up, put my little hair in a little tight just so y'all don't see these nappy edges, and I tied this scarf around, and I was like, Merry Christmas. It's my Christmas bow. And it's like, hey, you know, I don't want to be Miss Goody Two Shoe. I don't want to be classified as that. I can do that when I go into a professional field and get ready to, go into an office and speak on the phone to high paying clients and all this stuff and customers and, big executive meetings and all that. We could do all that then. But right now, I'm in my living room. Like, it's like, let me relax. It's my hobby. I want to chill. I want to have fun, you know. And that's the thing. Like, I guess that's why it's like my channel can be somewhat no, it's because I can't believe I did that. Like, I'm gonna hate myself later after I did it, because I don't know, I'm in a manic mode. My friend will say, she's like, oh, she's manic. She's real manic right now. um I just can't believe that I did that. I'm in my Batman PJs, LOL, matching my Eli. You better stop. Take a picture, post it on Facebook. Yeah, like that would be so funny. If we could like see like if, but I think people wouldn't come on if we could see what everybody was doing like right now, like what are you doing? If somebody right now digging up their nose, I promise you, they are really digging up their nose with no tissue. Be like, turn the camera on and they be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Little Tree said, girl, I just posted my box opener on my custom Gabby Gale in my PJs and no shower. I can't be fake if I try. Hey Melvin and hers, yeah, see that's me. Like, I don't know. I've tried it. Like, I'll come on, I'll be one way, and then it's just like, I don't know. And I think I probably like, I think that within this last year, I've like unwind a lot more and became quite more down to earth or looser. And I probably pissed people off a lot too. But yeah. Um, yeah, y'all seeing two lazy fat dogs and cleaning stuff and me relaxing. I'm sitting on my couch in the same PJs trying to comb my baby's hair. She got it bad. LOL, sounds so happy since he called. I'm lying. I'm in my bed. Onesie. Not in a onesie. Oh my God. My daughter had on one the other day. I said, girl, you too old to be wearing snaps. Because she went in the bathroom when she was at my neighbor's house. And she went in. I said, girl, you was in there a long time. You better not have took a dump in these people's bathroom. And she was like, no, I got on a onesie. And I was like, but you too old. You 19. Why you got on a onesie? She was like, because this is what we wear now, so that our shirts don't be coming up and everything. And I'm like, okay, so you literally in the bathroom like unsnap. That's too much. Like, so when you said a onesie, I could picture you in a onesie. Well, I ain't doing no onesies. I ain't got time. Mine gonna be on Snap. Mine gonna be hanging out the back of my pants like them girls' thongs be sitting up on their back. Ooh, I hate that. I hate to go somewhere and the triangle be all up on the back of their back. That'd be the worst. Thank you. As always been interesting. I will continue to follow you because you stay true to who you are. There are some out there who are so phony that it is not even funny. Grandma Gail, Reborn Collector. Yes, I mean, it's so funny because there's some people they come on there and they come on that channel and not to talk about people, but they come on and they try to give off this certain persona and they're showing everything except for what they're trying to portray. You come on and you're like, I'm this loving, kind, spirited person, and then everything in your action, your behavior, your movement is just like so fake. Or I'm a laid back person, but you bougie, girl. You bad and bougie. You showing off your this and you showing off your that, and you're so good and so great, and you never get upset with nobody, and you just speak nothing but peace and greatness in the world and hallelujah. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, I'll be like, girl, what? Click next video. I can't. And it's not that you don't want to see somebody bubbly and happy, but too bubbly just get on my nerves. You're hyper like a chihuahua. Calm down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Serenity. Oh, I just love you guys so much. And everybody in the community I love so much. Oh, I love every dog that I get. I never had a bad box opener. I don't know what drama is. I've never seen drama. Oh my god. Girl, calm the hell down, okay? How about that? Please. Can we please get some real truth? Like, seriously. She turned off the camera. She mad as fuck. She probably like, I hate Serenity. She got a new baby and it looks better than mine. Woo! Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm gonna calm down. But yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean, it really, really. Oh, what happened to my screen? Oh my god, like it's showing me over on one side, but I have to read from this little behind screen now. From what y'all see, it says, yes, that's so Melvin and her say yes, that is so annoying. And Silly Dolly said, that's me. LOL, just kidding. And Missy Allen said you crack me up. And the Aaron F said, laughing my A off. Oh my gosh. It's like I just made my whole thing black. What did I do? No. I don't want to block nobody. I don't want to put nobody in timeout. I just want to make my thing back. I don't know. It just. What it says, Amanda first said, hey, it be like that sometimes. Psycho people. What coffee did you have this morning? So happy, lots of smiles. Um, I, you know, I just, I don't know. I just try to, I think probably, I'm not diagnosed as being bipolar or anything. And God forbid, I'm not picking on anybody or nothing like that. But my mood will, like, I don't hold on to stuff. Girl, what happened? um, a double shot of espresso. I'm so scared to go live like you do because I feel like I would go off on some biatches. It's very hard not to do it sometimes. Sometimes you just be like, oh my God, what happened? Oh, there it is.
Ladybird. If you want to read it, we can go down to the public library.
I want to read it in bed.
That's something that rich people do. We're
All
not
right.
rich people.
I was like, what
I'm
happened?
applying to New
I
York
couldn't
College.
see y'all or nothing.
Terrorism. Don't be a Republican.
If you're tired, we can sit down.
I'm not tired.
You were dragging your
Oh my
feet.
gosh. And
So
you know,
infuriating.
that's the
Stop
thing.
yelling.
Like,
I'm
I
not
always
yelling.
wonder, like,
Oh,
when I
it's
go live,
perfect.
like,
Do
I'm
love
like,
it.
like I try to tell myself, okay, you're live, you can't edit stuff out. And I think last time I like made it like I didn't make it public after I got off because I just been having these moments where it's because yeah, I'm still here. What? Is music back? It's gone? Okay. That was because I paused it though. I paused it. Hey, YouTube trying to tell me, ma'am, you need to calm down, take a commercial break. You're doing too much. Okay, so, but yeah, I try to tell myself, like, oh, okay, so you going live, you gotta, stay even playing field. You can't edit anything out. So I try to like think before I speak, but that's kind of like impossible because I usually speak and then think later sometimes. And it's like, I probably could have said that a little differently. But I'm telling y'all, like people do stuff on purpose. They be wanting a reaction. But when you give them that reaction, they don't be ready for it. Like they're like, oh my God, why did she say that? Why did she do that? Oh, she's a this and she's terrible. But it's like, no, you know what time it is. Like oh my gosh. I can't get over people. Like I said, I don't plan to quit YouTube. I don't plan to go off of social media. I'll be honest with you guys, and I do apologize in advance to anybody that may follow me on Facebook. I will tell y'all the honest truth. I have not been responding to Messenger because I have been kind of getting very irritated with a lot of stuff. So I've been kind of like not wanting to even deal with it like that. Um, or people just try to play just stupid. Like they try to play like they don't know what's going on. See, you know what? What she said, girl, this video went from talking about how you felt about videos of dolls to phone calls from a man with a nice voice and then to laughing. Oh my gosh. All I know is that, man, coffee got you real hyped this morning. You should have got that call. Should have got that call. Ah, yeah, life is unedited. Things would life is unedited. The things we would edit out of if we could. Oh my God, we live in the real. I love when Lachelle does that. She always go. I could just like picture her now. I love that emoji. When my kids ask me for money, I'll be like, I ain't got no job, Jody. That's my response to everything now. They be like, I want a new car. I want this. I ain't got no job, Jody. Mama, what we getting for Christmas? I ain't got no job, Jody. And my daughter told me the other day, like, well, you gotta spoil like this. And I'm like, ooh, I need to correct that. When you go to admitting that you're spoiled, then that means you're really, really spoiled. When you go to, and she's like, Gabby, you making Gabby worse, just, worse than us. And all this, and I'm like, ooh, let me stop that. No more Christmas for nobody. But anyway, Briandra said, I love your video. You keep it 100 all the time. Sometimes 105, 110. Sometimes I do too much. I'll admit it myself. I'm probably got messages from my friend. If she knows I'm live and she saw this, she's probably telling me like, what are you doing, girl? No, she ain't seen it. She don't know. Yep, she don't know. She haven't messaged me. Because usually I have people that friends, like real friends, like tell me like you're doing too much, like calm down. So, but I thought it was cool. Like I said, I was gonna pop in and do a few live streams. I did record the um thank you, Nicole. I did record the Puck series. I just haven't made it public. I'm gonna make it public tomorrow. But I wanted to check in and do a live, and then I need to do a live giveaway. I need to, but I just haven't been in the mood for it just yet. Um Yeah, they so rotten. Like I keep telling them like I don't have a job. And they keep asking me for stuff like big items too. Like for real. Like I'm talking about like stuff that costs like $500, $600. Like where we do that at? Like I used to tell them all the time, like it's four of y'all. I'm a mother of four. Like I can't afford all this. So they're grown too. The kids, the older kids are grown. Like nine, except for my son, he's 17. But so I got Gabby, 4, 17, 19, 20, which will be 21 before Christmas. On December the 10th, she'll be 21. Then 22. So 22, 21, 19. And y'all asking me for stuff. Why? Why? My mama stopped buying me gifts at 16. All right, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining me. I think I am going to have a cup of coffee and I'm going to call this man back and see what the heck was he in a panic about. So, you know, my life. I told my kids we're going to do Kwanzaa, sit around and make gifts. They started. I can't. They started crying. Wrap yourself up, put a ball in your head, and say, surprise, I bought you a mom that works hard. Now shut up, LOL. And so we want to hear your phone call. You want to say, hey. And he would so have a fit. Like, he would have a fit if he knew even that she said, and more smiles. Yeah. That I actually, let me stop smiling. I'm going to fix my face. I'm going to call him back. Wait a minute. I got to be a good actor now. Y'all say I can act. That's how you know I can't act. But it is some actors on YouTube. They just don't know the actors. Maybe being phony and lying. Ooh, I got some other good topics, but I ain't going to talk about them right now. Okay, let me straighten my face up. All right, guys. I'm going to have to make a phone call. Call this person back. Wait, I'm going to do it straight. Wait. You worse than the kids. Talking about she gonna be quiet. Let me call him back.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah.
You almost done?
Not really. Why? What's up?
Yeah. Just checking. So y'all not gonna get off no time soon?
I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay. All right. Well, text.
You want me to? You said text you?
Yeah, just text me and let me know when you about to come.
All right.
All right. Son, that was my son. Y'all felt like y'all was gonna hear some good stuff. I wouldn't dare call nobody with y'all nosy heifers. Oh my gosh. I told Gianna, baby said, I told my kids 2 gifts this year and I never stick to that. But this year I am. No more stress on me. I have 6 kids and yes, they are adults and still spend a lot. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. um, but yeah, yeah, they still expect like everything. Like they expect to get the same as if they were 3 years
Reborns
old. And I just don't
are more
understand that. I'll be like,
realistic and
why?
their painting is better, etc.
Oh my gosh. Girl, I done lost y'all. Hang on. It flipped on. I'm holding Miles and in a nightgown. So now I don't see the chat bar. I got issues. What is wrong with me? I'm just trying to end the video and I can't even get to the end because I keep knocking the screen off.
Wait, what was your name? Ladybird.
Oh, I'm trying to pause it. There. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I was lost. Okay. Um my son like questioning me now. Like he like, who there? Who there at the house? He's texting me now. Like who's there? Because I asked him to tell him before he come home. Like when I had to start asking to come home. So it's funny. He's like the overprotective son. Um, I know you was being nosy, Melvina. I know it, girl. Anyway, guys, for real, for real. Wait a minute. I buy for my parents now. I told my kids they need to buy for me now. My kids are 29 and 25. Oh yes. And it's done for them. LOL. Now it's mama's turn to get spoiled. And my girls are 30 and 24. I tell them they won't get much. It's their fault because they gave me grandkids. It's not about them no more. Oh yeah, once the grandkids come, that's it. That's how I lost my privileges in life. When I had kids, everything went to the kids. But seriously, guys, for real, I'm gonna go because I think I need to go. Did I just ate? I ate broccoli, baked chicken, potatoes, and blueberry muffin already like first thing this morning. But for some reason, I'm starting to feel like I'm hungry again. I might have to have a cup of coffee. So, all right. So, see you guys later. I was going to show y'all baby blessing, but y'all kept distracting me and I never got to it. So, that's y'all fault. Wait a minute. Maybe I get up. Don't laugh at my sweatpants because I've had them for 20 years. And I think they Aeropostale. I don't even know if they make that anymore. Oh, and for those that might not know and need to know, for the record, this little girl have on little leggings up under her jeans so that the dye don't get on there. But so, see, who get tired of seeing the Levi's? You can't get tired of seeing this little baby. There you go. His little hair down. His hair is not bald. I don't know why. I guess because it's thin. it was looking like that in that spot. They say, yeah. So that's a baby. That's a baby blessing. What's your baby blessing? And he was reborn by Patricia Reborn Baby. And he was a true blessing. He was a surprise baby that she made for me and sent to me, for those that might have not been a part of my channel at that time. And he's still a very special part for me. So yeah. And I got him dressed this morning. And actually, Stormy got on a matching thing. They're in the their Thanksgiving stuff. But oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody that if I don't get to say that again to you guys. But yes, I just thought I would show him, and I know his hair is might be looking kind of crazy, but he has no bald spot. It's just he was laying down, and where it's thin, it's showing up like as if he don't have hair, but he has full head of hair. But anyway, guys, once again, like I said, we will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't be on nobody else's channel being nosy.